Hello, welcome to Bad Power, now by me, Try Speed, and Game Content. So today we are finally here with Super Godfest number 2 for North America, duration 7:31 to 8/1, so Tuesday to Wednesday for exactly 1 day, 24 hours. Well, not exactly, yeah, 24 hours, yeah. So this is very exciting news for us, extremely long-awaited event. And it's definitely one that I think is worth using stones on. And I'm probably going to use a lot of stones on this, actually. I think a lot of people in the pad community have been waiting, speculating for this event for a while, if you are unaware, waiting for it to come to North America, holding onto the stones for this because it is quite worth it. Let's turn the screen back on and also start the music that I forgot to start. There we go, get some neon in there. So let's talk about this event a little bit. So first of all, if you're unaware, this is basically the replacement for Player's Choice Godfest, which we used to have, where we vote for monsters that we want to be in a Godfest, and the top voted popular monsters make it into the Godfest. This is, since the RAM renewal, the new way that we're doing Player's Choice Godfest. So this is basically the equivalent if you used to play back then and now you're here now. So what's different things about this Godfest? Number one, most important thing is only diamonds come out of this Godfest. No gold eggs, no silver eggs. Caveat being that there are some evolved 5-star pantheons that will come out. As diamond eggs still, but they are 5-star pantheons, so it's kind of like you're still getting a 5-star pantheon, but like, we'll get to them in a little bit. Number two, each roll costs 6 stones instead of 5. So slightly more expensive, still worth it based on the rates. And lastly, this Super Godfest is very special because it actually features stuff that are not normally in Godfest. It features 7 and 8-star collab monsters, the interesting ones being Ideal, Ilmina, Uruka, Valentine's Day, Riche, and Zella. Probably the other ones are like vaguely interesting, but there's a few chasey ones in there. So this is different than the last Super Godfest that we had, where we can only get GFEs and Pantheons. Now you can also get stuff from the Heroine's Egg Machine, Dragonbound Dragon Caller Egg Machine, Valentine's Machine, and New Year's Machine. And Riche and Zella, I don't know why they put separate, because they're Godfest exclusives. So, you do get a free roll. So this is actually pretty, if you missed the Magic the Gathering time, this is a pretty good time to re-roll this one day, 7:31 Tuesday at 8 p.m. UTC, until 24 hours later on Wednesday, which is 9 p.m. in PST time, which is my time. This is a pretty good time to re-roll because you get a free roll in the mail for nothing. You don't have to be rank 50. You just get a roll at the machine, and it's the same machine, I think. Oh no, it's different. Yeah, it's different. Well, the machine itself is the same, but the rates are probably worse for the good stuff. But hey, it's a guaranteed diamond. And the rates should be better than the normal Godfest free roll rates anyways. Anyways, good time to free roll because you get a free diamond. And you might get like Ideal or something, which this isn't necessarily the best starter, but if I got an Ideal star, I would keep it, even like no matter what else I got. I just keep the Ideal, even though it's a little bit hard for beginners to use. Anything else? Anything else? Most important thing, again, you want to know is it lasts for only 24 hours, so make sure to get your rolls out of the way. I'm going to be doing a roll video for this on Tuesday evening, so in about 24 hours from now at 9 p.m. I'm going to make a roll video. And let's actually do a compare and contrast. Let's talk about the rates and what's in the machine, compare and contrast with the last one, just so you can see what's in it. So let's actually first hop to this one, and we'll talk about what was in the last one. So here's some rates. For the 8 stars, which are only collab monsters, there's no 8 stars that are normal GFEs or Pantheons. It is 0.5% each, or 2%. This is Pad Protix type, by the way. I'll link it below. 2% total, which isn't very high. It's 0.5 each. And for the 7 stars, which do include some GFEs, but also some Heroines and DVDC, those go for 2.25 total. So you kind of have like a 4% chance of rolling something higher than a 6-star rarity, which isn't terrible. Like if you think about the Heroine's Egg Machine, which has Ideal and, I don't know, is that a good example? I'm not sure. I don't know what a good example is. It's not like a lot, but it's not like a little. The chance of actually getting Ideal is minuscule, by the way. And Ideal is definitely one of like the chase cards in here. It's only 0.25%. You're probably better off, not better off, you're more likely to roll Ideal from DBDC machine itself than from this machine. But the chance for them are there, which is what is kind of exciting. Outside of that, we have some 6 stars. 6-star GFEs have a 20.15% chance total. So generally what we're going to be looking for here, what you're going to be wanting to roll is the GFEs and these guys. The 8, 7 stars and the GFEs. Maybe, actually the 8 stars are a little bit troll in my opinion. The only really good one is Vine. The other 3 are, they're not bad. Kanda's not that great. New Year's Kami is fine. New Year's Yomi is not bad, pretty good, and Vine is good. But I would much rather have a lot of the stuff from the 7 stars than the 8 stars. But at any rate, the chance of getting an 8 7-star or a 6-star is 20.15 plus 4.25-ish, which brings it to almost 25%. So basically like a 1/4 chance of getting something that is good or desirable. I mean, a lot of the other stuff isn't desirable or isn't not desirable, but I personally am hoping for a bunch of Godfest exclusives from this, and I'll explain why later. Lastly, here is the lineup of the Pantheons and Godfest exclusives, or the used to be 5-star ones. The Pantheons that we have represented are Japanese 1, Egyptians 1, Angels. Is there more than one Angels? Angels something. Is there Demons more than one? Demons something. Those are the 4, 5, no, 5, 6. Also, Indians 2, right? Krishna's Indians 2, right? Because she was Indians 1, yes. Indians 2, let's see if I'm missing anything else. And the Constellation Gods 1, which is Antares is in. Oh, and Wisdom Kings 1. That's actually a lot. So there's like 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 5-star Pantheons. You can look them up. I probably said one of them wrong, but it's Japanese 1, Egyptians 1, Angels, Demons, Indians 2, the Constellation Goddess 1, and Wisdom Kings. Oops. In addition, we have all the 5-star GFEs. We have a few weird troll ones like Red Guan Yu. And we have some 6-star Pantheons. So Xiaohu Dan, which is 3 Kingdoms 2. We have Claimo Soleil, which is Brave Series 2. We have Celtic or Celtic. I forgot how to say it. Celtic. I'll say Celtic. Celtic and Mesopotamian. And I'll just do a quick scroll. So, well, I'll talk about what's good from these pictures that I see or that stands out. Trelo is a good leader now. Shahudan's not bad. Brigid, who is the red one there, is niche but not bad. Gilgamesh is great, who is the fire one. The last fire one there, he's a Fujinsaw active. Of the water, Sarasvati got a Revo, so she's not bad now. She's not amazing, but not bad. Ife is great, the 777 combo. Ganning has got an evolution recently, which is fine. I think E is okay as a leader, not amazing. Of the woods, Vishnu's an okay Kaide sub. Akala a lot of people like, but she's not that good right now. Machao has the awoken form. I have one, I don't use it. Of the light, Raphael's great, just as a general purpose inherit. 100% damage shield, one of the few in the game. Sakuya. Why is Sakuya in here? Is this right? I need to check. Hold on. Why is Sakuya in there? And also, why am I not looking at through this way? Well, I guess you can see the pictures. Why on earth is Sakuya in that one? I think I might be wrong. There's no other stuff from her Pantheon in there. Oh, I guess it's right. Okay. Well, randomly Sakuya is in there without Haku and Mei and the rest of her sisters. Sakuya is not a terrible leader. Vajrayaksa and Ganesha are pretty good from this list, as is Luke, who's a Fujinsaw active. Diao-chan's a little bit out of vogue, but not terrible. Vajrayaksa in particular makes a good farming league, so got a new evolution recently, and Ganesha is pretty great for controlling your rank ups. Lastly, we have the Darks. The 2 Archdemon and Archangel Lucifer are good buttons. Durga's a button. Zero's there. Simi got an evolution in JP recently, and Noachu is a 7/7 who's the very last one, is a 7/7 combo with a Haku style board change. Okay, that's everything in here. Now let's take a quick look to see how it compares to the last one. The last one, let's see if I think I have Mantastic's site somewhere. This is what was in the last ones. This is Mantastic's old Super Godfest page with the rates. I couldn't find another one from a quick Google, so this is what we have. The rates are about the same, 24%-ish for a GFE or better. In the old one, in this Super Godfest, which was in February, we did not get the heroines and all the other collab rare monsters. But we did get better 6-star Pantheons, and here's where the two collabs kind of differ a bit. Not collabs, the two Super Godfest. This one, I think, had a generally better lineup. Because the 6-star, the GFEs were all basically all the same. All the GFEs are in both of them. This one didn't have Cotton, so that was worse. But this one did have Sengoku 2 and Greek-Roman 3, which I think are better than what they were swapped with. This one also has 3 Kingdoms 2, so the one we have now, in the STF we have Celtic and Mesopotamian, both of which I don't think are as good as Greek-Roman 3 and Sengoku 2. Greek-Roman 3 is, all 5 of them have Void Attribute Absorbs, a few of them have really good sub-potential like Cronus and Uranus. Samurai 2 has really good board changes with +2 combo counts, as well as some good subs in Tachibana and Nohime. In contrast, the Mesopotamian Pantheon has very few good things. It has Gilgamesh, basically, who's good. Everything else is like fine or not great. And the Celtic Pantheon has Ife and Luke, but no one else is really that good. I don't even use Ife that much, and I own her, and I have Luke, and I use him. I prefer Fujin to Luke. Although if you don't have any Fujin style active, Luke is perfectly fine. So there's a good amount of Fujin style actives in the current SGF, so that's good if you don't have one yet. I happen to have a few, so yeah. So I think it's very similar to the 5-star Pantheon. They're similar-ish to Indians 2, Egyptian 1, Japanese 1, and Constellation 1. There's a few differences, but I wish there was Japanese 2 so I can get Kushinada. Anyways, overall, I think it's the chase cards are better in this one, but I want to say the stuff that is not GFEs in 7 and 8 stars are worse. So take it for what it is. Should you still roll in this? Yeah. I think the main benefit of this is that of these Super Godfest events is the really high rate of GFEs. So normal Godfests are about 12% for a GFE. And lately, a lot of the high tier monsters in this game are in collabs, number 1, with a lot of other trash monsters in the collabs. And number 2, they are tradable for 4 GFEs. So Yusuke was tradable. Like, who else? Like, I don't know. Joyra was in MTG, Magic the Gathering. Yusuke was in Yu Yu Hakusho. They're both SS tier subs that are very much worth trading for, depending on your box, of course, but they are leading the meta right now. Edward Elric will probably be tradable in the future, etc., etc. So that's why it's almost worth it to roll in this just to try to collect Godfest exclusives so you can have stuff to trade for those monsters. I think this is also the first Super Godfest that we've had since trading for monsters became a thing. So it's I need to restock on Godfest exclusives, so I need to roll in this. So it's very much worth rolling. The rates for Godfest exclusives is double what it normally is, so about 1 in 4 things you'll roll will be a GFE. So very much an event worth rolling in. I think better than most of the normal Godfest. And we now have Rish and Zella in here, and I think they are probably at higher rates than they are normally, maybe. Normally they're like, 0.5 or 0.6% or something kind of low like that. I think they might actually be the same. Huh? They're the same here. Whatever, they're in here at least, and you do get a chance to get stuff like Ilmina, who's really good and ideal. So, definitely an event worth rolling for. I'm going to be making a video of this, as I mentioned, probably around 9 PM tomorrow. If we're lucky, I might have a friend come over who can film on camera or roll on camera too, so we can get additional rolls. But let me know if you're going to roll in this event, how many stones you have, what you're hoping to get, how many rolls you're going to do, etc, etc. I personally am hoping to get just at a very basic level, like very achievable / realistic goal would be 3 to 4 Godfest exclusives. I have about 150 stones right now, so I'll probably roll between 15 to 18 times. I'd like to save a few more for DBDC and Monster Hunter collab if they come back. You know, maybe get a Diablos if I'm lucky later. Really want a TARDIS. I would really love a TARDIS, so I might save some rolls for DBDC's next incarnation, whatever that may be. Maybe I'll get to trade for a TARDIS. Still waiting for a Yuna. Where's she? I've never gotten Yuna, and I rolled a lot for her the last time Final Fantasy was around. I'm not bitter about that at all. But I would just love some GFEs. You know, I don't really want any of the 8 stars. I have a Valentine's Day. I don't really need a second one. I don't use the one I have that often. Would love a second Ilmina, but I would really love an Ideal or Urka or Rish. Sela would be okay. She's best on teams that I don't run, which is like anymore that much, which is like Anubis and Ed, or Kaede, stuff like that. I don't have a Kaede. I wish I had one. Speaking of Kaede, of the GFEs, I would really like a blue Odin, because New Evolution seems pretty cool. And I'm thinking ahead to Leo, by the way. That's kind of want a TARDIS. Blue Odin are both core members of a Leo team. I don't own a Ryune, so that'd be cool to have. Well, strictly speaking, stuff I would really like. I would like a Kaede, a Yogg, a Kamimusugi, a Dark Kali, a Cotton, a Nei. I would really like to try running, what's it called? Nudist Beach team, because I'm just really curious about it. But any GFE would be good just because it's tradable. I never own a Red Odin, never own a Decali. All the ones that are bad now would still be good trade fodder. Ilm and Kana are very overdue for evolution, so hopefully they come out soon. Probably not that soon because Red and Blue Odin just got their Mega Awokens. Dupe Blue Sonias, Green Sonias are good for themselves. I own both of them, so they're pretty good subs in their own teams. A Scald would be okay. I would a nice solid dupe to trade away. Yeah, and of these guys, I don't really want any of them. Do I? I don't know. What would I want from here? Yeah, maybe. I don't really want anything from here. Unfortunately, I think I have all the wisdom. I think I have all the wisdom kings now. I think. Yeah, I have them all. So hopefully I don't get any of that much stuff from here. Dupes of the Brave Blades, or the Sword series, whatever they're called, the Brave Blade 2 would be nice. A dupe Ganesha would be okay, because I only have one, and he has a different evolution. Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully I grab some GFEs and you'll get to see on camera. If my luck is bad, maybe I'll stop early, but I would ideally like to get at least 3 to 4 GFEs from like 15 rolls. That's not asking too much, right? That's 3 to 4 is what you would expect probability-wise. Yeah, that's what I want. So let me know what you're aiming for, if you're gonna roll, how many stones you're gonna roll, etc, etc, etc. Pretty exciting event, and after this we do have the August quest coming up. So those are starting on Wednesday, because that's when August starts. And yeah, I think that is it. That is my review of Super Godfest. So I think that's it. So I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.